Hey everybody, welcome back to Satisfactory. We had a busy time in between sessions, and I have made some aesthetic changes, which I will show you in a second. But before we do that, we are drinking our copper themed drink today, and our copper themed drink is a Moscow Mule. Vodka, ginger beer, and lime juice. It's copper themed because it's in a copper cup. Um, Honestly, that's the best copper themed drink I can find for the time being. I'll keep looking, but it's what we got for now. So, cheers! Put my lime in there. Delicious. Very refreshing. So, changes we've done. First off, we are on this giant concrete pad, and what is this pad, you might ask? This is where I am going to dump our space elevator. And I might actually do that right now. No, I can't, because I can't reach it. So I'll go down and get it, and I'll show you some of the other changes we've made as well. So, this is the roof of our main factory, and this is the platform I built that we're going to slam the space elevator onto. This is the very top of the plant. These are going to be like skylights looking down into the main portion of our plant. And in here is what we're working on today, which is going to be the space elevator parts. Now, we're still missing some of the parts required to build these space elevator parts, but we will do that as we go along. Also, last episode I talked about getting our storage room up and running properly, and that is happening. I've got a bunch of belts coming from all the various levels where we've been assembling things coming up into our storage room. I made some of the other belts a little tidier. And yeah, we got all sorts of good stuff going on in here. Do I need anything while I'm here? No. I also made a little outdoor access to our storage room. And out here, I have redone the concrete production. So I now have two constructors in here that are being supplied by a miner Mark II, and that is making concrete, which you can see is going onto the belt. And I've done the same thing down at the concrete node where we originally started. So way down over yonder, I have doubled up the concrete production, and I am belting it all the way up here. I could show you that by going through this transport tube, which I've also built, going all the way down there, to get back and forth between smelter town quicker, so that's what that's for. We'll see that later, though. For now, let's start here. When we left, we had a hard drive in the MAM, and it has given us this stuff. This is pretty sweet. That's a whole lot of screws. It takes steel beams, but that's a lot of screws. I think we're gonna get that. So a lot of things use screws. And it's nice I don't have to need like 9 constructors to make one item. Okay, so we are going to do... Oh, actually, before I do that, let's put my other hard drive in here. And let's go work on some space elevator parts. No, let's deconstruct the space elevator and move it up, and then work on some space elevator parts. Am I going to have space for all this? Yes. Goodbye, space elevator. Okay, and now you guys get to watch the space elevator get built, because that is one of the things I screwed up the recording on. And you never actually got to see it get built originally. So let's rectify that. Still, of course, excuse me, still trying to get our tickets, so we can unlock our things like roofs and more decoration pieces, but you know how that goes. Alright. Space elevator, please. This is going to be hard to do with me standing here. What if I do this? Cool. Okay, space elevator. Now there's a console on it, and I want the console, yeah. I want the console facing this ladder. Is Says I'm overlapping something. But I don't know what. There she goes. You get to witness all this majesty. And there's the space elevator. In its final home. Just let me click on this to get this annoying exclamation mark out of here. And yeah, we need a bunch of resources. Now, I believe this thing has inputs. Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. Okay. There are inputs for it right here. So why don't we stick a wall in? Stick a wall in. I wonder if that'll work with that foundation being in the way. We'll find out. Okay, let's go. Now, for the space elevator parts, I'm going to pull them, the parts required to build the parts. That makes sense. Directly from our storage area, which is right on the floor below. So first things first, we need an assembler. This assembler is going to go here. And you are going to build me smart plating. Cool. We've run into our first problem, which is I don't actually have rotor production up yet. Now, I think I'm only going to build one of each of these things. Maybe in the future we can expand if we so desire, but for now, let's not do that. For now, we'll just do one each. It'll be fine. I'm pretty sure I hooked that up to power. But I guess we will find out very shortly. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So you need rotor and smart plating. Here's our storage. So let's do this. Now, there is a hole in the wall here. Or in the roof, I should say. And there's a reason for that. And the reason is I want to put sloped roofs in here. I was going to use the sloped walls, but there's no piece that fits in the corner to match the slope going along here. They have convex, or concave I mean, but we need a convex piece, and for some reason they don't have that. Super weird. I don't know why it's not something they would have included, but they didn't. So we will not be doing that. Now here, we're going to do something like this. And something like that. Sure. Cool. Yeah, we're going to have this come down too. Come down one more. Okay. Actually, no, you know what? These are going to need to be the angled pieces, because this is where our sloped roof is going to come in at some point. So these are rotors and steel plates, which is you. So we will draw... Shoot. What was the requirement? Oh, 2 per minute. Okay, so we'll be fine with a slow build. That's cool. And you're making 2 per minute for 500. That's 4 hours before we get to the next phase. I think we will dump power slugs in there. Just to make that go a little bit quicker. Okay. So you will be that, and my rotors are here. So let's temporarily, there's that word again, do this. Just to keep it neat. Shoot. Not zooping. Alright. And you can go here. Cool. Oh, right. I guess I should have had it up a bit higher. You know what? I'm not changing it now. Actually, that won't work anyways because the roof's going to be here, so. It was all according to plan. You come down. Nope. You come down. And we will have our first part being produced. Now, we also don't... We're not making rotors yet, as I mentioned. So we're going to have to start looking at that, too. But I think I have a... Oh no, you're backwards. That's super annoying. As I was saying, we have a bit of a surplus of rotors. Not a huge surplus, but it'll last probably until we get actual rotor production up and running. I have to go up there. Okay. Because if I attach the conveyor lift to that wall, it defaults as outputting from the wall, which is not what we want. We want inputting into that wall. And there might be a way to rotate it, but I am not 100% sure how, because I haven't actually looked to try to figure it out. So maybe that's something I should do, now that I think about it. And let's take the shortcut. This is the shortcut. Okay. But now that there's a belt up there, it's going the right direction. Sweet. So you go away. And you can get built again. Ooh. And just in time. Bio. Oh, this is horrible. I don't want any of this. Foundry, refineries, constructor. Ugh. Disappointing. I don't know, man. I mean, this makes a lot of iron bars. Maybe this. It is actually a super good use of iron, because it's only 2 and 2 and it produces 50, so that's pretty sweet. But it needs a foundry, which is not super sweet. Okay. Was that... That can't be right. Yeah, that's... Oh, okay, it's 20 and 20 for 50. That's still 2.5 times more efficient than doing it direct. Maybe it's something we'll do in the future. Oh, I screwed that up too. I'm gonna fix that. That's gonna bug me. That's too screwy. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, sweet. Yeah, so we need roofs to get that all finished off. And maybe a hypertube to get up here quicker would be a good idea as well. Although once this is set up, we shouldn't be coming up here too much. And you are making smart plates. Sweet. Here, have 11 rotors. Okay. And let's get some wall mounts. How high did I make that? That might not be high enough. That's definitely not high enough. Let's try that one more time. That's better. Don't think that's going to make it all the way over there without another one of these boys. Okay. Part number 1 is going. Now, if we end up not using this whole room, I might, like, remove that back part of it, but we will see when we get there. We will burn that bridge when we get to it. Okay, this needs modular frames, which we're also not making, and steel beams, which we are making. Now, fortunately, we also have both of these. You know what? We got lots of space here. Let's have things line up nicely. We do have both of these in here. Whoa. How are we going to deal with this? Let's try something. I don't think it's going to work. How do we deal with this? Let's see. Let's see. For now, you go in. You go in there. See, again. That's so annoying. Oh. Okay. Let's hook. Whoop. Now, when we start putting parts into this, does it... oh, no. Okay, good. Does it show us on here? On our little display here? It does. Nice. Okay, so that's kind of a fun way to keep track. Okay. There we go. And you, I imagine, would also like some power. And let's get you started. So you need beams and frames. Should have taken the shortcut. Yeah, shortcut me. Nice. Okay. Beams and frames. Here's beams. And here's frames. Cool. Okay. How are we going to do this? I was thinking maybe it would be possible to come down the middle of this somehow. There's a crate out here. What did I forget? Oh, probably something from when I disassembled the... Yeah. It's probably plates or something. From when I disassembled the tower. Oh, it's copper. Okay. Copper wire. So I could bring 2 lifts through the middle of those 2 belts that are there. Through here. How am I going to do that? That's going to look like this, I think. So we're going to have one here. Can we zoom? I want 3? Yeah, let's keep it at level 3. Now, if I put a lift here, do you line up? You do. Perfect. Okay, well that's what we're going to do. So let's do that again. 3, and then give me a lift. And luckily, they are actually oriented the right way this time. Cool. There we go. Oh, okay, that's not what I want to do. Let's try that again. And... Cool. So you guys... going to need to be here. Oh right, I said we were gonna put power slugs in there too. Forgot about that. Okay. Oh, I want to make sure too that these aren't going to be in the way of current storage. So I think we're okay. The storage containers being here. Yeah. I just can't go any lower than where we are now with belts. Because then it will be in the way. However... So luckily that all fits. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this turn around once we get over there. It's got an awfully tight corner. Yeah, I don't think the belt can make this corner. No. But can it make this corner? I think it might be able to. Oh, you went all wonky. That's disappointing. I don't know why it did that. Zoom me up to 3. Oh no, shoot. Okay. Let's try it like this. Zoop me up to 3. Here? Here? No. Here. Yeah. Okay. Now give me the lift. Go up. Cool. We are going to do this though. Yeah, you're gonna have to be on the inside belt. So let's change you and put you on the inside belt. That is close enough for you. Sure. Sure, I'm fine with that. Okay. And as the inside belt, you need to go here. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't really block the inputs. I was worried it was going to block the inputs up there, but it seems fine. Alright, so those are those two components going. I do have to go up and dump power slugs and all these things, but we'll do that in a second. Automated oh god, stators. I forgot about... Yeah, stators and motors we need to build still. Oh man, we have so much stuff. Okay, so wiring. I think I might put the rotors and the stators on, and possibly even the motor production on the same floor. Because we don't build a whole ton of those. Because you're going to be stators, and you're going to be motors. Okay. No, we don't need motors, we need cable. Where did I put the cable? Of course the cable's over here. That's fine. We'll put the cable up and we can run it on the top this direction. Cool. Let's go up and see where we're going to put this thing. And also boost, whoops. Boost the current assemblers we got up there. Get these parts going a little quicker. Look, we're already at 35. 35, whatever these things are called. What are you called? Versatile frameworks. Ha. So you're making 2. Are you making more? Yeah, you make 5. Crazy. Actually, we'll just double you. Because 60 beams per minute is a lot. Now you can juice you way up. Now you're making 5. And you're making... You know what? You don't need to be juiced at all. Because we need the same number of both of these things, so that's fine. Okay, assembler. We should change what these are making. Make these belts less confusing. Because we've totally gone like the opposite direction than what we should have. Like these parts are all over here in my storage, and these parts are... you get it. Okay, whatever. I'm not actually going to do that. You're making 2.5, so you can be boosted. Now you're going to need a lot of cable. You're going to need 100 cable, so we are actually going to need double belts for one of you. You're 30. Yeah, you're fine. And you're okay too? Yeah, okay. Cool beans. I'm getting temporarily distracted. I apologize, but it's going to be worth it. I should have done this a little while ago. The old temporary... I don't have beams. Okay. I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm going to build some beams, encased beams. I'm going to set up this hyper tube so we can get back and forth between these levels a little quicker. So I'm going to go do that. And that'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give a like and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. And we will see you next time.